Due to technical difficulty, my EOS utility is not connecting with the monitor, and I won't be able to, come on camera with you guys, because through that is how you guys will be able to see me. If it's not working, then you won't be able to see me. You might hear my voice but not see me. But I like to come on here so that you guys can see me. Sophie Love, thank you for coming on. Adewale Olayinka. Let me see who is here again. Not everybody is here. Let's see. Precious, you are welcome. You guys spoke. YouTube was here earlier. I'm really sorry. That was why I'm late. I would have been on here. I was done with my makeup, done with like literally everything. I was just trying to fix this camera thing because it's since last week, exactly 1 week today, that I came on live to see you guys. So it wouldn't be nice if I don't show my face. What do you think? Anyway, you guys, you are welcome. How has it been? How is your new year going? It's the 8th of January, and a lot is going on around the world right now. A lot of changes are taking place. And, a lot of people were coming out with their New Year resolution. And this New Year resolution with most of Nigerian celebrities, like Dagbana kind of situation, which I am not expecting for people to still be writing that. You don't need to tell people if you want to cut people off from your life, if somebody is not supporting you, don't support them. If this is this, if that is that, I'm like, please spare us this. Let's just keep praying and hoping to God that this year bring forth good tidings, because a lot of people thinking that 2020 should just go. It's like 2020 was doing press up with what we are seeing in 2021. Now in UK, we're in lockdown. I wasn't feeling it because my thought was, the kids are going to go back to school. Everything it's not going back to normal, but at least the kids are going to go back to school and I'll be able to do some few things. So since the beginning, from the 1st of January, I was just doing pattern. If you don't know, I'm a fashion designer. I went to uni to study that. So I was trying to make some clothes, even though it's not something I really like. Makeup is what I enjoy doing so much. But Gift Ejanem, my darling sister, you are here. Gloria Ajakaye, sis, how are you? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Shemilore Akwata is here. I've missed you too, my darling. I already mentioned your name in the beginning. Precious, you are beautiful, sis, and I'm new with you. Oh, you're welcome, Precious. I'm happy to have you here. Sophie Love, thank you. I look take away. Oh, I'm blushing. Thank you so much, you guys. So I just want to, give you a recap of what has been going on. I would really love to know what you guys have been up to in the comment section as well. In the meantime, let's get to the story of the day. I've got few of them, and I don't think this is going to be long. That's why somebody made a comment in my on one of my video. I don't know if it was the last video or this person literally just said that I like your channel because you don't cover every story, like all and every story. And it's true. Number one, the reason I don't do that is that some of this thing, I just believe that common sense should be able to tell people like, this thing this person is doing is wrong. I don't need to shine light on it, like shining light on stupidity is not part of my this thing. And most thing that I always talk about is, when I see people being hypocritical in their ways, when people try to display double standard, it is unheard of. And when people try to do things, somebody that sorry, you guys, can you shut the door? When some people that lack integrity, maybe just a week ago, and they are trying to show you like, oh, I'm full of integrity, this is me, I'm this, I'm that. You know, so some stories I don't cover it simply because of that. Some stories I don't cover it because I know a lot of people cover the story, and I don't have maybe a different opinion to most people that has already covered the story, or my opinion is very, very different, and people will be like, which planet did this one come from? Why are you thinking like this? My thinking is very, very different from a lot of people, even though there are so many people that think like me as well. But that's what makes us individual. That's what makes us different. So anyway, I like that comment because this person has studied my channel so well and realized that I don't just cover every story. Number one is only me, and I don't just come up with, you know, if someone make a video, I want to comment on it. I don't just come up with that. I try to, you know, look in the background. What has this person been up to for a while? So anyway, long story short, I want to hear how you guys have been doing, you know, recap of your year from the beginning. This is Abigail. Thank you. Thanks for joining us today. How is work? I miss you, my darling. You accused me the last time. I can't really remember every name off head, but because, you know, me and Shemilori Apata, we always talk in my DM on Instagram. This is Abigail, you know, and Gloria Jakaye, a few of them like that. So the name is always, you know, all in my head. And Koforola Dosum, I know that name so much. Koforola Posi Dosumu. I know that name that well, so know very well that I know you. I might not know who you are in physical, but I know that name very well. Anyway, you guys, I know you guys are here because of the story, not because of you want to hear me, you know, keep talking and blabbing and going on. So number one story I'm going to cover, because I'm not, you know, like I told you last time, I don't want to go into this story simply because if I go off on this story, I might bring too much into it, and YouTube and censorship, you know, all these social media big tech, they are full of censorship these days, and you have to be careful things that you say online. So anyway, I mentioned about it and Deeper Life and all of that, and just few days ago, the mom came out and the mom was literally showing us one hospital, saying that one hospital there, that the doctor from someone came to that hospital where she was treating a child, and this person gave the child some injection. They said this person wants to come and take a specimen, like take a blood, and this person eventually injected the boy. You know, the story is this story of this Deeper Life boy and the church is very, very shady. And I'm going to tell you what I think. Even though Reno Omokri, a lot of people knows him, he's been, let me call him social media influencer as well, but he was part of Jonathan Goodluck administration then before he relocated. And this guy came out literally saying that everybody that believed this woman and was condemning Deeper Life. And I'm thinking to myself, this is the same you that will come out and condemn maybe David Oyedepo, condemn Adeboye, condemn one of this pastor or the other. But maybe because you have a personal relationship or you've been going to Deeper Life for a while, you think that these people are upright. You are not to judge, and who give you the audacity to judge this woman for speaking out about her story and saying that this thing could not happen is a lie. We watch in the movies, everything they created in the movie, in let me say in Nigerian movie setting, is mostly something that has happened to people. It's mostly something that some people were thinking there is nothing that can never happen. That's all I want to say about that. And this woman coming out and saying all of that doesn't mean that she's a liar, doesn't mean that this thing doesn't happen. It just shows me that when you are powerful, it's very easy for your voice to be muted. That's all I could say about that. I'm going to quickly go on and move on to the story of what's next on our agenda. I want to move on and talk about, should we talk about Bobrisky now? No, let me quickly touch on this paternity issue with that lady called Moji. And this is Abigail. I miss you too. I miss you guys so much. I'm just taking some personal time. I'm going back into sewing. You know, I've locked my studio for a while now, for a very long time. I'm not going to lie to you. But this year, I want to make it my point of duty to go back into that studio, even though it's very, very cold out there. I have heater in my studio, but now I'm just trying to do some sewing inside, do pattern and cutting in the studio, then come inside, bring the smallest sewing machine and do some sewing. I might be showing you guys, but that's why you guys have not seen me. I really miss all of you as well. I want to quickly go ahead and talk about the story of this paternity thing. Why I really want to speak briefly about that is because everyone was just going gaga. Their claws are coming out simply because of this situation. But I'm not, what should I say? I'm not surprised, or it doesn't face me, or should I say that it's not something new. This thing has been going on since forever. My husband always says something. My husband will say that in so many households, not just in Nigeria, we know all over the world, but he always says in Nigeria, like many of these people, the first child in the home, especially if the lady is dating someone else before the other one gets married, or this lady is dating two people, there is possibility that the first child in that home is going to be a bastard. So that one is been established. Secondly, I'm not surprised simply because I've watched too much paternity court. If you guys go on YouTube, look for paternity courts, maybe then you will be amazed at how much this thing has wreaked havoc in a lot of society, in a lot of community, in a lot of different countries. This thing is not just happening in Nigeria, it's nothing new. So it's the story of this Moji that they said that this lady, the husband passed, simply the husband cannot take the heartache. The wife had the two kids for the for the boss or guy in the office, that the two kids belongs to a guy in the office. This thing was like a lot. It created a lot of buzz to the extent that today I saw it that I think yesterday, this man has been replaced, even though he said that he's going on holiday or something. But I believe what basically happened is that he was replaced by another woman as an interim. So simply maybe because they want to do investigation. And I noticed that a lot of people were talking about this. Even Femi Fani-Kayode also came and started speaking about this same story. In case of people that doesn't know, I'm going to quickly just share the screen. That's what I've been looking at. Yeah, exactly. It's because the husband passed. That's why the story actually gained some traction, because of the passing of the husband, obviously. So that's the husband below right there. That's the husband. These are the kids, and this is the man. That's the man right there. His name is Adam Nuru, I believe. A lot of people have done videos about this. You can check the story, but with what I heard, let me quickly see if I can read what the blog Gislova posted, even some excerpts. Paternity scandal, 45-year-old man, after his wife told him their two kids belong to FCMB MD Adamunu. And this thing did not just happen, you know, it's happened a while ago. And it was this woman that even told the man that the kids belong to this man. And looking at the picture, maybe before this woman would have said something to the man might be thinking that the kids look like the wife. The wife looks light, but when I saw some old picture, she's not that light before. But now, this man, if you look at the girl looks like that man so much. But this thing is not really I'm just going to say that is a lot out there. Even some men that are saying, oh, like Femi Fanika, how do they know if they don't have a paternity test? How do they know that their kids belong to them? Especially with all of these men going, see, I don't want, that's why I said I don't want to go too deep into this thing. Some people might feel insulted if I go too deep into this, because sometimes you want to pity men, but at the same time, you think about their actions, the way they move. They want the best girl, you know, the happening babe out there. They want all of these, you know, big girls. Big girls, they want ready-made, you know, betoti do. Instead for them to look for a calm, cool girl that is not out there, they want all these, hey, we are the socialites, the in of the in that jumps from one man to another. Sometimes they even know, but because they want to prove their superiority and be like, yes, I'm going to get this girl from this man, this thing is bound to happen. Some Yoruba word says, they will say, oh, which means how you get them is how you lose them. So I'm not going to say too much because I didn't speak to the lady. I don't know too much about the story. I just pray that the soul of this man, R.I.P. So to the next story, you guys, you can see the way I'm going through it. I don't want to stay too long because I want to have chats with you guys after the video. So that's the story. You can just pause it and read it. Let me make it big for some people that didn't know about this story before. You know, you can just pause the video, read through it, and you will get the understanding of what this thing is. It's really, really a sad, sad, sad situation that somebody could go through. And this shows you that women and men, we have feelings. Men doesn't just get over things like that, and likewise women. This thing is, and another thing I want to tell you is that some people will always focus on men. A man is this, a man is that. Some women are even worse. They are worse. They are as worse as men or even worse than men. So that's one thing I want you guys to know. This thing is not just simply men alone. But the only thing I will always tell people is this. Because your husband is cheating and you can't take it, and the only way you want to get back at him is to go ahead and cheat as well. It doesn't work out that way. The advice I will give you is that if you cannot cope, simply get out of that marriage. Protect your sanity. Protect yourself rather than going ahead and, you know, doing, oh, I have to show him. I have to let him know that two can play the game. Two can play the game will get you into trouble as a woman, because what ended up happening is that a man doesn't get pregnant, but a woman does. So if you eventually get pregnant and something like this happens, like you eventually get pregnant, what happens to those kids? So sometimes the selfishness in us doesn't let us think beyond ourselves. We only think about ourselves and forget that our kids, what about the kids? Kids suffer in this kind of situation. So anyway, you guys, I want to move on from this story of Moyo. A lot of people has done so many videos about it. It's not even interesting to me like that because I've seen stories like this several times. The stories like this is a lot. I can tell you one that I know personally. This man lives in America, and after some years, he decided to come home and take his kids, not even the wife, his kids, because he has one akata in America, and he just decided that the kids are still young. Let me take them now so that at least they can have life in the Obodo Oyinbo United States. Oh, my people. That is how this man did test, you know, if you want to relocate your family, the kids, if you gave birth to like a child in Nigeria or outside America and the child belongs to American citizen, so they will do a paternity test to be sure that the child belongs to the person. If the child doesn't belong to the person, maybe he's a guardian, is a different story entirely. So this man, by the time he did test on about, I think 4 of the kids, I think it's from 2 wives, maybe 5 kids from 2 wives, and the first one that had 3 kids, this first child from this lady now ended up not being the child of the man. And what did this man do? He just cut this girl out of all the people he's taking. And the story is very sad because it's exactly like what I told you in the beginning. This lady was dating another person, and this man wanted the lady. It's more or less like 2 men fought over her, and she ended up with this Americana before this man went to America, obviously. So when she ended up with him, not knowing that she already got pregnant with that one, or maybe she knew, she just thought it's just within same period, she's doing both at the same time, which is a great risk. I don't know how some women do this thing. So eventually she ended up getting pregnant and married the other one, left that man. So she didn't know. That's all I can say. She didn't know, because if she knows, she will have said something before the man went ahead and do this paternity test. She was aware. She was the one that took the kids to that place where they always do this paternity test for American embassy, and it came out that the girl wasn't the man. Can you imagine what happened to this girl? She was separated from her siblings. I don't know any more about this person, but it's very, very sad. It's a very sad situation. Anyway, let's move on and talk about Mr. Bobrisky. Sorry, I think at this point, I'm not going to refer to this guy as a girl anymore. He's taking it and getting out of hand by the day. So now he turned to relationship expert. And when you know, is sarcasm for people that might think that, no, because everything he's talking about is rubbish, trash. I don't know where this guy gets off with all this nonsense. I don't know where he gets off. And to everyone hailing him, saying that, oh, he's using the gender better than the female that believes that, then they are very, 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 I don't know. I don't want to say it. Seriously. The word hurts. I don't want to say it. Because if you don't have a low self-esteem, because someone has bleached his skin, dressed like a female, put makeup on, look like a living corpse, and acting like you want to compare your struggle, the struggle you went through as adolescent, when your breast is coming out, when you started your period. Do you know the agony? I remember while I was growing up, I break out, like I breaks out a lot. So someone is now coming out. It baffles me whenever I go through all these comments and I see some females saying that, oh, Bobrisky is even using this more than horse female. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Low self-esteem is a very bad thing. It's normal for you to have low self-esteem. Maybe about something, but not entirely that you will now put yourself down and hype up some inconsequential person. Seriously, where is the world really going to? I don't know. I'm really sorry, you guys. I'm going to give it straight. I don't care. Cancel me. As far as God did not cancel me, your cancel effort is a waste of time. Anyway, you guys, as I am saying, when I first saw the first message, I think it's the first, New Year, new resolution thing. And I think it's the 1st of January, I guess, or the 2nd of January. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. But I saw this message early in the year, obviously, maybe the 1st or the 2nd of January. And all the blogs were posting it. And when I saw this message, I'm like, what is this? Are they actually, posting this? I first thought it's a joke. Let me not lie. I thought, oh, this thing is just a joke. This guy is just a clown. He loves to clown around because wearing female clothes, thinking that you look better than some female, that's your problem. He did not ever, he can't even stand in where I'm standing in real life, even with the nonsense filter. Let me use the kind of filter he's using as well. It's craziness when you think that somebody borrowing your gender looks so much better than you. That person have a problem. The person saying that needs to fix their own problem, Because the problem when you see yourself like that, I've been privileged to be at a stage whereby a man is telling me to bleach my skin simply because he wants to date me. And you know what I did? I told him, to the left, to the left. I don't care. To the left, I don't care, because if you think that I'm not okay enough for you to date, what's the point? Don't even come near me. I told him, I said, never, ever, ever. I wasn't raised like that to hate myself. My dad wasn't one of these people that will tell you that, oh, look at you, so dark, so ugly. No, in fact, at some point, you know, I told you now that I used to have a lot of breakouts in secondary school, and I started using this thing called Shally. A lot of people might not know. This thing is like a white powder, creamy white substance like that. So I will use that Shally. So there was this one they call original Shally. So at some point I was using it in secondary school, and my face started, you know, becoming brighter than usual. My dad looked at me one day and be like, are you kidding me? God rest his soul. That man he just looked at me. What happened to your face? Your face is different color to your neck. You look like, what did you call me? In fact, I can't even tell you this stupid name he called me. Simply because my skin is changing. So it's not in support of you changing your skin color, or, you know, one of these parents that will just overlook you. You just change color one day and it will not talk. If I tell you what he did to my senior sister, you will be amazed. Because it was my senior sister that bought me that Shally. At some point, my senior sister was using all this Shally and all of that as well. My dad took her to one place and he started showing her. You see that woman? She's not Elijah. She's just covering her neck because she has turned to Shaki. Because let me not bore you with that. Anyway, you guys, I just saw the video and I'm like, no. 2021, we're going to say it as it is. Cancel me if you want to cancel me. I don't care. Seriously, things that they are using to, you know, go mainstream, go popular, and these people are calling this thing cloud chasing. This is beyond cloud chasing. This is stupidity. I'm telling you, it's no more cloud chasing, and a lot of people were actually coming out. Let me go to, yeah, I think I saw the video. Yeah, a lot of you might have seen it as well, but I'm going to literally play the video because someone was actually calling him out. Not call him out literally. The person was just saying that this ex-BB Niger guy saying that, you know, the way Bobrisky is saying it, like, good girl doesn't pay. Don't be a good girl if you be a good girl. Yeah, it's very okay for you to think like that. I'm going to tell you straight. I was at some point in my life when I was thinking like that. I said, what's the point of being a good girl? What's the point of, you know, keeping yourself when people that are like sleeps around, they easily get someone to marry them. But, you know, with my experience and, you know, with 12 years of marriage, almost 12 years in 2 days, 12 years of marriage, I can literally tell you that the reward comes. The reward, it comes. Okay, so let me quickly show you. Let me quickly share to you what this inconsequential guy is talking about here. I don't care. I'm going to say it as it is. Hate me. I don't care. Okay. Where's the... Okay, sorry.
My friend, I don't want to... You know they pay. Your good girl wey you do since last year, 2020, wetin you see for there? Let me look your fucking... I'm a good girl. I don't go out. I don't want to cheat on my boyfriend. I don't want to... You know they pay. Your good girl wey you do since last year, 2020, wetin you see for there? Let me look your fucking...
Okay, so you guys, that was what
I don't want to cheat on my boyfriend.
That was what he posted, you guys. I want to make it small. I'm going to mute him because don't sort of be radio sort of my busy. So anyway, you guys, This guy called Rico Suave, he just felt the need to advise some people, and he literally said that before you consider Bobrisky advice, remember, he is not a girl. Being a good girl never goes out of style. Rico Suave 2021. And I really like what this guy said. It is true. Being a good girl will never go out of style. And this part that Bobrisky think is going, corrupting young girls, young impressionable girls that are not right there where they want to be right now. Because see, I'm going to talk to you with this thing from experience. When you are growing up, you get to a stage in your life, you're just frustrated. It's like everything is not going right. It's like, the grass is so greener at that other side. But at the end of the day, if you don't wither, if you continue, you will reap the goodness. I'm telling you, I don't like to boast and just say, but I have a very good marriage. I have a really nice man that supports me, everything I want to do. If you know how many business that I've wasted money on, I want to do this. Just say, if you think that's what you want to do. But do you know how long it took me before I even get to that stage? It was a battle between the spirit of good girl and the spirit of bad girl within me. And this thing this guy is promoting is really crazy, very crazy, and it can hurt all these young, impressionable young ladies in the long run. He as it is, it's just a label, what is it? It's just a masquerade. Masquerading around in female clothes. He can just take it off one day and decided to become a man. But what about these people that he has misled? It's just typical of the way these pastors mislead people, and at the end of the day, they change their ways. Sorry, I'm just going to put it. I remember one woman that used to go to Deeper Life that time. God rest her soul. The fact that Deeper Life told them that television is evil, is like the box of Satan. Going to hospital is evil. This woman refused to go to hospital. It was her child at first. When she lost that child, simply because she refused to take the child to hospital, she lost her marriage because the husband thinks that she's crazy for not taking the child to hospital and let that happen to the child. So the husband left her. She eventually lost herself in the process, simply because she's going to Deeper Life, and because they said later, Pastor Kumuyi came out and said, all of those things, it was in the past. What about people that, that has gone simply because of this rhetorics being put out there that if you are a Christian, if you do this, you are going hellfire. If you do that, it's simply because of this thing. A lot of people are gone. They are no more. So same thing this Bobrisky is pushing right now. You are pushing all of this thing that it's okay to not be a good girl. If you are a good girl, it doesn't pay. It doesn't this. To you as a female, that's what I'm saying. He's a masquerade in female clothes. He can take it out. Do you want to cut off your boobs one day and say that, you are not, even if you don't want to get married, this thing is there. You will have period. You will have so many. The struggle of a woman, he can never understand. He can never. Even if they F him from his back, he still will never understand your struggle. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, a lot of people were taking him serious. I'm going to go ahead and show you another video that he came out with again today.
Hey guys, my girls in the building.
Sorry, you guys. I need to share that one as well. Then I will share something. Someone that share my sentiment as well about what this person is pushing out there. So,
hey guys, my girls in the building. Today's class is very simple and short. If any guy wants your number this year, please push him your account number first. If he cannot send you money first, please let him move to the next bit. Don't have time. If you want my time, please send me money. Okay?
So you guys, that's another video, because he literally started dropping this video like every day now. He started dropping them like every day. So he's basically want to become a relationship expert and literally doing the wrong thing at every turning, you know, everything is all wrong. Okay, let me show you another one. This inconsequential masquerade posted again. And be saying, I have something million. I have this. The million that can never become happiness for you. The million that is, you are still sad. Despite the nonsense, you are still very sad. A lot of people have so much to say, you know, about this situation. I'm trying to look for the last video because I saw one today, and that's why I actually added this person to the video. Normally, I don't like to speak about him, but the last video that I saw, it made me, I won't say made me hungry. I kind of make me feel somehow like, how would you even know all of this? You think watching pornography is like doing the real thing? Everyone is different. You know, watching all of these things, the way women want, the way men want, telling them how to do it, what to say, when to say it. Does that even make it real? More or less like promoting prostitution, nothing less, no more, no less. Prostitution promotion. That's all this person is doing. It's not really a thing. It's basically you promoting prostitution. That's what I see. I'm trying to look for this. You guys are going to bear with me. Sorry, you guys. Because I really need to see that video. Maybe the blog deleted it. I'm not sure. But I know I saw that video. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I don't know. My computer is hanging. Sorry. Let me see. I think okay. Let me see on that one is the most stupid one I've seen. And he started mentioning one Honorable Deji. You know, these people think that dating high profile that use your good thing in your life, they will use it. And at the end of the day, you will end up useless in life. You know, promoting this thing to young girls so that one man they will use they will use everything. They will render them useless. And at the end of the day, they will be useless for their family, useless for even the husband they said they married. They will be useless for this person. Bring bad luck and all of the nonsense to this person as well, simply because of the promotion of this stupidity. Seriously, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm telling you. I don't. I can't find the video. Where is the video hiding? Oh my God. I watched it, but I couldn't even finish. I just you know, in the comment section is where I see people mentioning engineer Deji, one engineer, Honorable Deji, and they said, oh, whoever bears Honorable Deji now, the wife will be so mad at this person, and the wife will be this, will be that. And I'm like, why would the wife be mad? If that person is honorable, does it mean this person is the person going after this down low Bobrisky? So I still cannot find this thing where you guys, I really need to show you the video. I don't know if you guys have seen the video, but it's just crazy. And someone is saying in the comment section that who take this person serious? A lot of people did, though. A lot of people did. Because I saw a comment of one girl that said that when this guy said, oh, he's wrong, don't take Bobrisky advice. Bobrisky is a boy and good girl doesn't go out of style. This girl literally said that, oh, so do you mean that I should not take advice of Bobrisky now? And I'm like, yeah, I hear me who is the mentor of this one? So you literally want to take what he's saying, but I can't blame. You know, this thing gets view. This guy gets followers going to millions, maybe 2 million or more followers. So people actually follows him. Some people follow him simply because they thought he's interesting. They don't take him serious, you know, they see a masquerade, a clown, something like that. But some people literally follow him to follow him. Like, they do everything he says. They go with everything he says, because you can tell with the comments. When you started seeing comments, you know, in the comment section, and you see some of these young girls, young impressionable girls saying that, oh, but don't condemn him, he's better than you times 20, he's richer than you. Because he's rich, because he's doing down low thing, does it mean that he's happy in his life? Does it mean the end is the only thing that will justify that? Where is it going to be in the next 20 years? Sorry, please spare me the BS. So I don't understand where these people get off, you know. I don't understand. People might think in their mind, because they don't take him serious, they think that a lot of people doesn't take him serious. So many young girls take this guy serious. So many people, you won't believe the extent of the people that actually take the words. But I'm talking about young people, obviously, not someone that is, you know, old enough to make decisions, old enough to think for themselves. Because these days right now, even people that are of my age, younger, older, it's very hard for people to actually think for themselves these days. Social media think for us. Mainstream media think for us. So it's more or less like, if I'm mentioning thing for us in the sense that whatever they put out, we take it as a Bible and we run with it. It's just happening. It's simply what is going on in America right now. Even though they might want to blame this orange man that will open his mouth baga and talk as if he's the only one that know how to talk in the whole world. I can't stand him, but at the same time, I see what their mainstream media is doing. I see what they are doing. All the chaos, they can say, oh, is this Jabala mouth man that is causing it? They caused a lot. They incited most of it. But what does it profit when you keep pointing finger? Is this one? Is that one? So don't let me deceive you. Social media, mainstream media, they think for us these days. Not for me, but they think for a lot of people. And it's true. They think for a lot of people. So I can't find the video. If I find it along the line, I'm going to show you guys. But I want to quickly speak about Madam Lizzie. I'm trying to look for the video as well before I say anything. I just want you guys to watch. It's just a snippet. It's a lot. I tried to watch the whole video, but I'm sorry, I couldn't. You know, dragging something that, you know, you got married yesterday and you want to be advising people on how to run their home or how to run. Even me that have been in this for over a decade, I still cannot, you know, advice is different. What it is in your home is different from what it is in my home. I can only tell you that this is what is happening with me, and from there you can decide that, okay, maybe it's going to work for me as well, maybe it's not going to work for me. So, but saying that, oh, this is how it should be, this is how, it doesn't work that way. Anyway, you guys, I'm trying to look for the video of, yeah, okay. So let me share the video of this Madam Astagfirullah. Astagfirullah. And funniest thing, I like her, quite like her before the Igberaga sets in. I really like her. She's one of the actresses that I like. She's a good actress. So, but you know, I will keep saying it. Ever since she come into this money, she's overboard. Seriously. Okay, so let me share the video. I might still come back to Bobrisky one when we are discussing, but let me share the video. Oh, sorry, you guys.
He's warming up.
Sorry, you guys. I had to stop it because It's not working out the way I want. Okay.
Means while you were jumping or you are being happy on some people's downfall, your own too is warming up. Is warming up. So don't be too happy when someone crumble. Don't be too happy when someone fail. Don't be too happy when something bad happens to people. Don't be too happy. Yours too is coming. We all pass through trial time in life. We all pass through trial times. Means while you were jumping or you are being happy on some people's downfall, your own too is warming up. Is warming up. So don't be too happy when someone crumble. Don't be too happy when someone fail. Don't be too happy when something bad happens to people. Don't be too happy. Yours too is coming.
So I play that to just, I want to speak on that. She did, she spoke a lot about a lot of things. One thing I will give to her is that she is a good advertiser. She advertises her business in a very good way. She knows how to advertise her business. Let's just give that to her. She is good at doing it. I don't know if she makes sales from doing that advertisement, but she's very good at doing the advert for her business, which is how every of these people should be able to do their advert as well. She's good at doing that. But you know what she's saying, like, don't be jumping up and down because you see someone I just see it as double standard. Seriously, I see it as double standard. And that is why I'm really trying to speak on it. This is the same person that said that Ronke Ojo is alagbe, simply because she's not making more money as you have as of that moment. Even though Ronke Ojo came out and said that everybody should forget it, they should move on from it, I understand, because when a situation Anthony Abraham happened, a lot of people were bringing Ronke Ojo into it. Even me, I did. And I was simply saying that I'm not really mad when she started with Tony, because I'm not surprised. She already displayed the kind of person she is when she started insulting Ronke Ojo, to the extent that she went to a party and said that Ronke didn't greet her. And I'm like, are you guys the same age? Even if it's just a year, and I know it will be more than that, Ronke Ojo will still be older than her. She might be acting as if she's Methuselah today. She might be acting like, oh, she's this oldest person in the whole world, simply because she has money and she has a lot of people calling her mommy, mommy, mommy. Oh, my dear Miss, you came out and said that, yeah, if you are waiting for somebody's thing, should we say that Kama is doing press up for her as well? That when she give birth, people are going to say that she give birth in Ile Alagbo as well. Because this is you coming out boldly, boldly, falsely accusing someone that is Ile Alagbo. Ile Alagbo lo bimo si do, benu so, enu ebi na pionito. And to be honest, a lot of Tony Titans that follows my channel, they know, most of them eventually know, or some knows in the beginning, that I'm not a Tony Titan. And I will always say it, I don't hate anybody, but I don't like hypocrites. I don't like when people try to use double standard and judge people. You do the same thing. It's simply the case that is going on in America. You do the same thing and you call out the other person from doing the same. You're saying that, oh, if you are beefing someone, you think that your own will not come. You firstly accuse this lady that she was the one that called people for you. Eventually, you know that she's not the one. You said it's because it's her fans. Then she is the one that gave the fans this information. And you went ahead. The dragging was a lot for me at some point. And I'm like, what is this? She even knew it. She says she knows she's committing sin. And the funniest part of that video for me was Astagfirullah. And this lady do this thing over and over and over again. When she got married, it was someone's husband, but because this lady is not up to her par, she doesn't have money as she does. I don't know what happened in that marriage, so I'm not going to basically say that, oh, the lady that her husband left for her didn't have her own. Maybe there's infidelity involved. I don't know. But I'm just saying that things you put out there, they tend to come back and haunt you in the long run. If you go in the comment section of this particular video on Instagram just, Instablog just take that excerpt. I guess Instablog did that because Instablog doesn't want to put the mouth in all of this thing, but Instablog did that purposefully. I know Instablog Nigeria did that purposefully because of what happened between her and Tony, between her and Ronkeojo, between her and the ex-wife of the husband. How she was able to mute this lady with her army, Liz Anjorin army and whatever she calls them. Same thing you are condemning somebody doing. You are doing the same, using some people called army. They run the lady out. The lady has to close her page, put the page in private. I'm talking about the ex. I'm not even talking about Toyin right now. There's nothing she didn't call Ronkeojo. He's Alagbeni. And everybody that knows me know that he's the Ronkeojo one that really pay me. You know, with Toyin one, I'm not really... When someone do something, somebody you like, when they do something in the first instance, you look at it, but by the time they do the second one, you just be like, this has become a pattern. So I'm not surprised when she was going off, doing video, doing that. And I'm saying that she needs to get off social media with all this thing. And now this 2021 now, she wants to become inspirational speaker. Everybody is inspirational speaker right now. Anyway, okay, Oginikeji, it's Lizzie Warrior. Yeah, I know she called them something. Okay, warrior. Can you imagine? What does warrior mean? Because someone has Tony Titans created by the fans. You two, you said you're... See, seriously, you guys, I don't know. Maybe it's me. I just take the fact that all of these people, all of these new celebrity or old celebrities, they just come out with this warrior, Titans, Ajagungbade, Ajagungbeye. I don't get it. What is going on with all this? Do you want people to be at war? Calling them warriors, on social media. I don't get it with all these warrior fans that you are having. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, I just want to bring that to your attention. Let me go ahead and started reading comments, and I will have a bit of conversation with you guys. Peer pressure, Loshewan. Yeah, I know it is. This is Abigail. Oginikeji, Koforola says warrior. Oginikeji says Lizzie Warrior. Yeah, I think that's what they are called, Oginikeji, Lizzie Warrior. Sophie Love said that, Abigail, most of us are well raised. Forget most of them are being greedy and wants to meet up, and some are brainwashed. Yeah, and social media is making it worse at Sophie Love. That is what social media is doing, is making this thing worse, because this thing is, a lot of people will say that, oh, it's worse. No, it was there before. I remember while I was in Polytechnic of Ibadan then, I know a lot of girls that do all this. So it was there, but what we don't have is, there is no light shine on this thing. But when somebody is in now a position of authority, position of, a little bit of power that you can control people, then you now come out and be telling them that it's not worth it to be a good girl. Me, that I was a good girl, I reaped the favor at the end of it. So is still worth it. Good girl doesn't go out of style. And people like us that doesn't have, that much of a voice, or we're going to tell them the truth. We're not going to go mainstream. We're not going to go popular, because I'm not going to try and clout chase and act so stupid and silly in front of a lot of people, simply because I want people to be posting my videos around. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not doing that. Anyway, I'm telling you, hey, she even said that that be Napionito. Anjorin is crazy. I'm telling you, I can't begin to laugh. It's just the funniest part for me in that video was when she had like a press release, and the press were there, and she's like, Astagfirullah, Astagfirullah. I can't really forget that part. Is warning up like she's really loud. I know. Liz Oloyinbo son, it could have been corrected before it gets here. Madam Bling Bling. I don't know. This is Abigail. I don't know what you're talking about. That what should have been corrected. Madam Bling Bling. Being greedy is part of home training. Really? Being greedy is part of home training. That people should be greedy or not be greedy. If they are raised properly, you will know when things are wrong and right. Sometimes people are raised properly. Sometimes, more, I will say most time, but you know, the social justice warrior out there today, a lot of the thing that shaped us, they see it as injustice these days. So it's very, very hard for young people coming up to really see it that it might look like a bad thing. Yeah, I will give you an example. You know, all these Trump supporter, some of the Democrats call them Trumpers. They believe that, oh, these people, they are going to bring, you know, Biden is going to bring communists. I don't really want to go into politics. I just want to tell you through this home training thing. And I remember that if this is the way China is treating their citizens, obviously, most Nigerians that grow up in my generation, our parents are communists. I'm telling you, they are so harsh. They are really, really harsh. The way we were brought up, oh my God, the tough love is extreme, very extreme. So some people were raised well, but they lose their way through peer pressure, through trying to, you know, meet up to standard, not knowing that they should be themselves. You know, you can't try to be someone else and be better than the person. You will always be second. But when you try to make yourself better in every way and to remain yourself, that's the best route to go. But a lot of people doesn't see it that way. So if they are raised properly, you will know when things are wrong, all right? Orange man for you. For me is Jerry Mouth. I'm telling you, his mouth is out of this world, but he's not extremely bad as they painted him. So unfortunately for him, he used his own mouth to condemn this media. And one thing I want to tell people again is that government doesn't rule. It's the media that actually rules and control people. Mainstream media, those are the people that controls us, not the government. I'm telling you, if the government is saying something and mainstream media is saying something different, the voice of the politician will be muted. The voice of mainstream media is the only thing you will see. Think about it. That's what I see. I think it boils down to the home training. Every parent are giving their kids. Social media is a wide environment. It is. And sometimes I hate the fact that this is Abigail. What you said is true. I hate the fact that some people, they want to justify the bad behavior. And when they want to justify it, all these social justice warriors, when they want to justify this bad behavior, they will now tell you that, oh, it's the responsibility of a parent to know what their child is watching. If you have a teenage child, you will know that there is no way you can control every little of their actions. Like when this Cardi B song came out, a lot of people condemned it. Some people were saying that it's the duty of a parent to tell some kids, 7 years old, some website they go on the internet, you will be surprised. And if you ask them, oh, my friend, it was my friend. So what are you talking about? All you need to do is keep training them and keep telling them about social media, about the virus called social media. Tell them about it. Let them know you can cut the virus. Like I said, I put the comment on one post this morning and I deleted it. I'm not really somebody that like to put my comments on blogs like that. But, you know, I just saw the video. I can't really remember what video. And I looked at it and I'm like, seriously, I think it's the video of Bobrisky and this lady talking about, oh, she used to like Bobrisky, but now she can't really stand the way she's pushing young people to go. And I looked at it, I said that, see, this thing is not going away anytime soon because a lot of people are propping these people up, hailing them, telling them that so what do you want them to do to stop it? When this is the thing that is putting money in their pocket, they are not going to stop it. They will rather continue to relish and ravish in this kind of stupid behavior. So it's very, very easy for kids to get lost in this world of social media. But as a parent, you have a duty, a profound duty, to let your kids know what they can come across on social media. You have a duty to do that. But still, you have a duty to continue to pray for them. And this is one prayer that I always pray for my kids. I pray that the love of God dwell in their hearts. Because when they have the love of God, the fear of God will set in. When they have the fear of God, there are some certain things that they will feel like God is watching them if they are doing it. I always tell them, if you still don't think God does not see you, he sees everywhere, he sees everything. Every evildoer, he sees it. So when the karma comes, sometimes we see some people suffering. We don't know that maybe it's the karma of whatever they have done years past. So anyway, with this Bobrisky issue, many people believes him. That is why I said I have to just come out. At some point, we have to say something. We can't all sit down and be like, hey, go ahead, Bobrisky, after all, you do periods too. After all, you break out when you reach adolescence. After all this thing that goes on in your life as a biological woman is very easy for you to just turn the switch and be like, oh, I'm a man tomorrow. If I turn the switch and just decide to be a man tomorrow, does it mean that my period is going to stop? No, it's not going to stop. Sorry. Home training every parent. Bob don't pass Michael Jackson. They should ignore him and he won't trend. Yeah, the blogs won't ignore him. You know, I do blog. Why they won't ignore him is I'm happy, thank God. Whenever I do anything Bobrisky, it doesn't really have so much view on my channel. When this blog posts him, it's very controversial, and that is what sells. So that is why they post him. Who says that? Shemilore Apata. That's why they are posting him. He's very controversial and it brings a lot of crowd to their page. Seriously, the boy or girl is confused. He's making money out of it. I don't think he's confused. I think he's very strategic in his doing. Do you all believe Bobrisky used all the advice the dishes out? No, my dear sister, it's because you are intelligent to know that all of these things, it doesn't work the way he's saying it. But all these young, impressionable people that are still coming up, they are still, they don't know what the future holds for them. They will believe him at their own detriment. The more he gets influencing gig. Exactly. This is Abigail. That's what happens. The more he trend, the more the influence comes. Kofo Oladosumu say, you are right. It's just nuisance, bloody attention seeker. I know. This is Abby. It's just cloud chasing. Yeah, I don't mind you cloud chasing. But when you are now cloud chasing and influencing people in this bad behavior, it is very wrong. This is Abigail. I don't know why anyone will take him seriously. Get people are frustrated, but any money needs sexually means because you honestly can't keep up with that. It is demanding. I know it's very demanding. And the thing is that, do you know this guy can lie? If Bobrisky tell you that his money outside, you need to check. Maybe it's night. That's one thing I noticed. Sorry, he lies a lot. He's enjoying the fame. I think blood should just ignore him and his post. Chemilore Apata, I think I've addressed that. Why they won't ignore him is that he brings so many attention to their page. So they won't ignore him. All attention is a good attention on social media. He doesn't know how to be a woman. Now, so he's saying rubbish. I'm telling you, Chemilore Apata. Why would anyone take this, she or him, seriously? This is Abigail. I watched a documentary on Netflix called Skin. Bobrisky admitted that he regretted bleaching his skin. Thank you. I've seen that thing as well. It was Beverly Naya that released that movie. Skin. Yes, it was very interesting. He regretted. He's been saying it for a long time that he regretted it. So now he's pushing people towards that place. So what does it say about people that are believing him? Yes, I'm getting bad. Come join me. Misery company. That's what he is. Oh my God. This is, I've missed so much comments. Okay. Let me see. Peer pressure, a lot of them don't act their age. Miriam Ogunlesi says she needs help. Sophie Love says, yes, also you media, I know. Adenike Adebayo said, please, what did you use on this hair? It's very nice. Oh, nothing, my darling. It's just serum. Yeah, I use serum and I use straightening comb to make it flat, and it's just simply serum. The I can't really remember. Maybe by February or March, when I reach 10,000 on here, I'll try and start my beauty channel. I still want to do something around that because I do fix wig. You know, I can do wigs on myself. This one I actually bought it like that, but all of the wigs I've been wearing before. I make the wigs myself, you know, I can do makeup. At some point in my life, I was a makeup artist. I did some job, weddings and all of that. So I stopped doing that as well. Due to COVID, I literally like stopped entirely. So I have a lot in stock anyway. So let me quickly read the comment. The time is running out now. Gold TV said Lizzie went too far. She even said Toyin should go back and pay her balance with her lagbo so she can collect the baby placenta. Oh my God, you still remember that? You know, that's why I see. Sometimes I know the warrior are going to come on this comment section. I'll be like, the last video I did about the ex-wife of the husband and all of that, bringing light to it. Some of the warrior came on my channel. Most of them cannot even write good English. I don't like to condemn people when it comes to English, you understand? But when you cannot write in a way that people will understand, when you are so nasty and rude, come on my channel. I didn't call your warrior how can I call it? Who is the queen of that Game of Thrones? It's not that I call that queen. The only queen I remember is, from Merlin. That's the one I watched. It's not that I call this your person. I didn't insult her. I was only saying what she did. And most of them came, yeah, Tupi, yeah, and I'm like, these people, they are so silly. They sound silly and stupid, like favorite, like fan. You want to come on my channel and abuse me simply because I was saying that or whatever the way they say it, I don't really that she doesn't really need all of that. She needs to focus on that marriage and work on things. There is nothing wrong in your man leaving another marriage, but since the woman said that, she's still married to the guy, we will speak about it, but they don't want us to say anything about her. Say, someone said, she always like to talk about Liz. If I want to start talking about Liz, she does so many stupid, nasty nonsense on social media. You're asking your husband to be kissing the back of your hair and say that mama funfun. What is that? Arrant rubbish. She bleached all her skin entirely and she called it mama funfun. That's why I said she knows how to do business. But it's her business. But trying to use double standard, judging people. Likewise, you're not saying that these same people. So which means you are speaking to yourself. Same thing you're saying that people do and karma is going to come for them. You're doing the same thing. Anyway, you guys, time is running out. I have so missed today. Adebola Olaniyi, you did my namesake. You did. It's true. I've not seen your name. Thank you, my darling. Baby Odun. My darling sis. How are you? How is work today? Sophie Love. Yeah, I watched it too. But why then does it continue? I don't know. I don't know, because it needs to. Sophie Love, I think what happened is that, he already set up a standard for himself and he needs to keep up appearances. So he can't really stop, because one thing people need to realize is that, especially for Bobrisky, that is, the picture I put on my thing, you can see, he was really, really dark and he went from that dark to light. It's not going to be good for him to go from light to dark. And one thing these people doesn't realize is that when you get to a certain age, all of this bleaching, I can mention and I will lose count of my finger when I started mentioning some that the repercussion it's already knocking on their door and it's showing whenever I see them in movies now, and I'll be like, oh my God, auntie you gonna jade pẹ̀lú ọrùn wọn láì wọ ìborùn. She can't really go out without covering the neck. Some of the men, you will look at them, it's old age. People doesn't think about that. We will all get old. Folakemi, Ara nonsense, continue in his bleaching episode. Folakemi Oyedeji, talkative and senseless talk. Is it for you or for, do you mean, who are you referring to? Are you Lizzie Warrior? She's talking about people rejoicing over people's downfall. but she did same to Tony and Ronke, even collect another person's husband. Thank you, Go TV. Thank you. This is basically what I'm saying. I don't know what Folakemi Oyedeji meant here. I don't know if you're talking to me. One thing I know is that if you want to say anything, you can. I don't support people that try to fight someone that have a different opinion to them. But one thing I will always say is that whatever opinion you have, you need to say it respectfully. And I always like to say it here that I'm not saying this so that people can abuse this person, but I'm saying it so that people can know that this double standard and hypocritical behavior will continue among human beings if people are not calling them out on this. Anyway, you guys, I think I'm done today. I've done more than enough. You know, with this Lizzie situation, I remember even one of my auntie was telling my sister that you better want her to stop speaking about Lizzie. Lizzie is going to sue her. I said, sue me for what? What did I say about her that is not true? I posted a video she made herself, like this video that she made. And I'm literally just saying that she is a hypocrite for saying all of these things she's saying. It's a double standard because she did the same. So why are you now calling people out on doing the same thing? It's just normal for people to just, you see yourself as righteous and you call people out for doing something and you do the same. That's what is called being hypocritical and using a double standard because you think you are better, you are different, or maybe your position sets you apart from this person doing the same thing that you did. Anyway, you guys, I think I'm done. I thought you mean, because you know why I said that? A lot of our fans, that was what they are saying in my comment section with that video. Nonsense, around talk, useless talk. This Debbie is this. I deleted all their comments. I don't have time for Oborebe. Me, I don't have time. That's why I said if they want to cancel me. Nobody can cancel me because if God doesn't cancel me, then I'm not cancelled. Anyway, you guys, I really appreciate you guys. I enjoy this chat so much. I enjoyed this chat. Folakemi, she said Lizzie is not clean at all. She actually looked clean to me. I don't know if that's why I said I will give her that. She really know how to do her business very well. She knows how to, the business proposition from her is very good. Even her husband's business, she was posting it, and she's really good at really promoting her business. Maybe because he's married now, marriage change a lot of things. I wouldn't say marriage change a lot of things. A lot of this time, a lot of these people that got married and become an inspirational speaker immediately, I will tell you that is a facade. Maybe when they stay in that marriage for after 5 years, then they can come back to me and tell me that marriage has changed them. Aside from that, marriage doesn't change you quickly like that. It takes over 5 years because within that 5 years, all of these things they are showing us. Sorry, you guys. So sorry. Oida. That's my husband's phone. This is Abigail. I really have disturbing me. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming on. I will see if there is any story to speak about on Sunday. I'll come on. If not, it's going to be next week, you guys. I just don't, it's not that I'm making myself scarce like that. You can follow me on Instagram. Let me display my Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram. It's my personal space, personal page. So if you find anything interesting, or if you have any story that you want me to speak about, you need my opinion about, you want us to have a discussion about it on a live stream, just DM me. I always say it, I respond to DM. Or if you have a personal question that you want to ask me, a story personal to you that you just want to share, you can DM me. So I will see you in my next video, you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thanks for coming on. I really appreciate you guys for all the support. I saw my bestie here at some point, Abby Baby. Abby Baby, how are you? Hope you are doing well. Yeah, that's my IG page displaying on the channel. That's my IG page. It's the same name as Instagram, same name on Snapchat, same name on Facebook. My name is the same everywhere. So, but that's the IG page I'm displaying right there on the screen. You can see it on the screen. Just type it in and you will find me. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for today. I really enjoyed the chat. And like I tell you, I vibe so much off of your positive energy. And it really keeps me going, you guys. Thank you very much, you guys. Have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your evening. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. I see a lot of people on the live stream today. Please hit that like button. Can you please hit that like button? It helps to, you know, spread the word. If you hit the like button, you are simply promoting my channel and telling people to watch, because the algorithm will be able to pick it up and tell other people that I'm on live. That is why I always tell people to hit the like button and share the video. Shemi Lore, oh, Sophie Love, so you were the only one that liked. Please, guys, like the video. It helps to push it in the algorithm. So that's all it does, and it's free of charge. You don't have to pay. It's free. Just go out now, click the like button, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much, you guys. Bye.